Plaintiff Pearl Willis Thomas says she and the defendant were friends for over 15 years, and she does not know what happened to their friendship. Pearl believes that the defendant thinks Pearl wants her husband. Pearl is suing her today for the balance due on a loan. Defendant Lauren Brown insists Pearl does want her husband because after she and Pearl had a falling out, Pearl was obsessively texting her spouse. Lauren even has a picture in court of Pearl flirting with her husband, and she claims she never gave Lauren a chance to repay the loan.
Start with you.
I think it's sad that we're here today because we have been friends for a long time, and I don't know what happened with us. We've been friends with an organization for over 15 years. We did fun things together. Family things, babies, births.
What type of organization?
Oh, the ELTS.
Okay.
ELTS is a nonprofit organization.
I'm familiar with the ELTS.
Okay. And they do, nonprofit, we do fundraisers to help them.
Do great things.
But we did a lot of stuff together with the ELTS.
Kids, you say?
Kids, family. When my father died, she was out of town, but she was on the phone with me, coaching me through it because she'd been through it before. She was there for me. Every year for Christmas Eve, I go to her house for, the family gathering. I'm part of the family. She like my sister.
How did you all break that relationship up?
I think that she think that I like her husband or something.
Oh.
I've done the same thing I always do. I'm a huggy person, I hug everybody. That's why I'm just from a big family. That's what we did.
I'm pretty much like that.
And we was pretty close, so all of us was like, that's like my sister. He like my brother. So I felt that it should still be the same, but I would call him or have to text him, and she seemed like she's taking an attitude.
You and her husband always text outside of your relationship with her?
Yes, we have always done that.
And at some point she got upset about you doing what you've always done?
I think so.
You would know. What did she say?
I really think that she I would like to know. Do you think I want your husband? Is that why? I'm serious. I'm part of the family. She like my sister.
How did you all break that relationship up?
I think that she think that I like her husband or something.
Oh.
Defendant Lauren Brown was friends with the plaintiff, but she claims after they had a falling out, the plaintiff started obsessively texting Lauren's husband.
What do you want to say about the allegations that she's making?
First of all, if I may, I know you hear it all the time, but I am your #1 fan.
Thank you.
I am. Yes, I am. I have all the books. I don't know how many of your fans can even say that.
Okay,
My favorite is Inner City Miracles. The beginning of it, with you and your buddies in the ceiling coming down on the cabaret in your pinstripe, which I've wore for you today. And I do. And I did bring Street Judge, because with this whole situation, I didn't want to do street justice.
There you go.
All right? Because I read these books.
Just so you know, Inner City Miracle is my autobiography, folks, and it details my obstacles and the struggles and my journey from a street kid to judge. And I think a lot of parents and young people can learn a lot on how to deal with the urban challenges and how to overcome them. So that's why I wrote that book.
It's very interesting.
It's also inspiring.
Really, it really is. And in one of the books, it said that if I ever met you, you would have to sign that for me.
All
but
right.
either way.
I'll sign it by the end of this case.
Okay. But in reference to what she stated, Judge.
You all were long-term friends.
Yes, we are. Everything she said is absolutely correct. The brothers and the daughters, which is what we refer to in the Elks, the female and male portions. Brothers and daughters, we do that. That's what we do. I didn't ever have a problem with it. It just started becoming obsessive.
When?
I'm going to say through the fall, because I kind of remember, we have one, I guess a convention or meeting in October, and it kind of was around and then. It just started becoming obsessive. I mean, it's just like you and Doyle. Y'all have a little riff going on, and y'all are not speaking. And he keeps texting your wife. I'm sure you have her number.
I don't text you.
look that I have. That's the look. Why are you texting?
Doyle and I have fallen out, and he's gonna text my wife.
Yes. That's
Yeah, that's a problem.
Go that way. That's exactly what we're here.
Yeah, that's
he is,
hilarious.
my husband is, I mean, he's thinking, I know, oh, girl, you know this, there, and that. But I pick up the phone. Yes, I do. I pay the bill, I pick it up, and I read them. I can go online and read it if he won't give me the phone. It didn't make no difference. But I do have a statement here from him regarding this. I don't know if you would like to see it.
Let's see it, please.
And then, this is just this past weekend.
This is from your husband? The
That's
letter
from
you
him.
gave me. I'm going to read what it says now. Most of the calls and texting is related to Elks. That's it. Yes, my wife gets upset. Now, she insists that Pearl is doing it to spite her, but I just answer the text and I move on. All right, he's making excuses for all the calls and texts. He says, this is about Elk's business. Yeah, she calls me all the time. She texts me all the time. I know you all are not getting along. We get along extra special.
I don't believe he said that.
Well, in the like this was just past Saturday.
Are they kissing?
No, they're not
Are we
kissing, but
kissing?
that's just this past Saturday on the
May as
steps.
well, Ben, where's his hand? Or where's he trying to put it?
Where's
What's all
her
this
hand?
about? You
Where's
got your
her
arm
hand?
around it?
In the stairwell?
In the stairwell? Well, can't nobody see?
Public stairwell, sir.
What's all this about?
We was talking, that's all.
We're going to get to the loan that she's suing you about, but you feel like answering her question or not? It looks like and sounds like you believe something is going on.
Honestly, I know she's doing it to make me mad.
So you don't
it's
believe
just something.
you don't believe they're dealing with
I
each
really
other?
don't, but
Good.
she's doing it to
Spite you.
Yeah, and I don't want to cause a rift in my home.
Good.
Which I'm not.
Good.
But,
Very
we were
good.
married 14 years yesterday, and it's good. It is
Good.
great.
Good. All right, let's get to the loan you're suing about.
December 2011. My dear friend, my sister, asked for a loan, $1,500, and I gave it to her. She said, wrote the promissory note. We wrote it, and she signed it.
You have that, please?
Yes, sir, I do. Thank you.
Yes.
She was going to pay me $100 back every week. It changed from weekly to monthly. She made a total of 3 payments, January, February, and March 2012. I did not have a problem with that because at least she was giving me something. All of a sudden, she stopped paying me without a reason why.
Did you ask her the reason?
I tried to talk to her, and she didn't have too much to say to me.
All right.
And I couldn't understand that.
Okay.
This was just past Saturday.
Are they kissing?
No, they're not
Are we
kissing, but
kissing?
that's just this past Saturday on the
May as
steps.
well, Ben, where's his hand?
Defendant Lauren Brown was friends with the plaintiff, but she claims after they had a falling out, the plaintiff started obsessively texting Lauren's husband.
You want to respond?
I asked her because I knew she had it. And that was my intention, the $100, 15 weeks. But that was contingent on me filling up my home daycare. I am a home daycare provider. And the laws didn't change in Ohio to where the mothers are not, and the parents are not getting help like they were.
So what are you saying? You shouldn't have to pay her back, or you need more time?
I needed more time. I mean, but from
Did
why
you
I didn't-
ask her?
No.
Did you tell her what you're telling me?
No.
Why?
Because, I mean,
Because
she
what?
didn't really give me a chance to.
She don't owe you.
I know. I know. I did intend to, but she was with me the whole time. So it was, why say something like that?
So you
when
don't get
were
sued.
here?
That's why.
Yeah.
something going on, and your good friend won't even tell you that she gonna pay you later or give me some more time. I don't know how everything changed where suddenly she owes you $1,200 and is silent about it and you have to sue her. Did you warn her that you were gonna sue her? Did you say, hey?
I tried to correspond with her, but she, like I said, she refused to talk to me. All of a sudden, I'm doing the same thing I've always done.
Yeah.
I've always came
No,
to...
she even said she doesn't believe you're seeing her husband. So I don't know what this is about.
Your Honor,
that's what I'm saying.
It's also, like she said, she tried to talk to me. If I was to come up to her and say anything, if she's standing there when I walk up to her, she would walk away.
Oh, she'd walk away.
She would
That's why you wouldn't tell her
when my
because she'd
presence
walk
come
away.
up.
Have a good day. Judge me for the plaintiff. I'm still gonna sign your book.
And I want my hug, by the way.
I'll even give you a hug.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You still got to pay her money.
I love you. You're my sister.
You know I love you.
But how could you think that I want your husband? I just cannot believe you thought that.
How could you think doing that would make me mad?
I didn't do it on purpose. All you had to do was talk to me.
All you had to do
You
was
didn't
talk
try.
to me.
You didn't try hard
All you had
enough.
to do was talk to me.
We wouldn't be here today if you would have
We
tried
see each other
harder.
enough. All you had to do was say.
You could have
You
told
could have
me.
wrote a letter as well. But I love you.
Of course, you know I want to hug you.
I love you too, sweetie.